The Saints still got their eyes open at wide receiver, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense for them to be looking. This video is presented by Matt Bowers Auto Group. If you're in the market for a new car, make sure you check out my guy Matt at one of his many locations. He'll get you great prices and get you into the car of your dreams. The Saints are looking at wide receivers still, and that's leading them to Gabe Davis, who will come in for a visit. And the Saints will look at him and see if they're interested, if he fits, if he makes sense. And I think there's a few things here to unpack. One, it makes a lot of sense for them to be interested in somebody like Gabe Davis. He's 6'2, 225 pounds, plays kind of physically, can make some of them catches that maybe possibly some of the receivers on the Saints roster currently can't make, and he would give them another dimension. Now, last year wasn't a great year for him in Jacksonville, but the year before that in Buffalo, he had a good season, 7 touchdowns. The year before that, same thing, another 7 touchdowns. So he's somebody who can play and he's somebody who can make plays. But there are a couple big questions here. One, Davis suffered a knee injury last year that cut his season short, and it sounds like he probably isn't going to be ready for the start of the season. So if you bring him in, you got to have a plan for him. He might start the season on IR, so you need to know that A, you got somebody that could take his place, and B, it would make sense to keep him around. You got to just make sure both of those things add up to something that makes sense. So you can't place too much value on the signing. You kind of would have to be in a position to where you can treat it as a possible bonus down the road, a gamble that could pay off and a gamble that might not pay off. And you got to make sure that you can absorb it if you decide to approach it that way. But three, I think it's very affordable. Davis currently has 11.5 million guaranteed coming to him from Jacksonville, and that money is subject to offset. So that means any money that another team pays Davis gets offset from that cost. So for Jacksonville to be off the hook, a team would have to pay him $11.6 million or 11.51, whatever it is, a dollar more than Jacksonville owes him. Well, no one's going to pay him that right now. He's coming off a bad season or a down season, and he has a knee injury. So if he signs with a team, it would almost certainly be for the league minimum. And that makes that gamble cost effective. It makes it make sense. It's a gamble I think a lot of teams should be willing to take. You start him on IR, he comes on off IR at some point, and either he's good or he's not. And if he's not, you get rid of him. And if he's good, you have a huge, huge bonus right there. So I think it's something that makes a lot of sense. You don't sign Gabe Davis as if this is the guy that's going to be, the difference maker, that he's going to be Justin Jefferson, that he's going to be whatever. But I think you sign him with the idea that he could be a nice little piece for you and he would give you a big bodied receiver. And all those things for me make this deal make a lot of sense for the Saints. I think they should be interested in this, and either it works or it doesn't. But the cost is nothing, and it's a gamble that I think they should be willing to take, given what they don't currently have on their roster.